Alright guys, today I'm going to talk about whether should you invest or should you not invest and you just spend the money either way. So let's start from the beginning. Your main question will be like a lot of you people are actually working or maybe making money from a business. So you guys have an income coming in and you are saving money on the side and you don't know whether you should. Uh, there are a big pile of money that you're saving on a side and you're not doing anything with that. And there are like daily expenses and stuff like that that you have to spend money on your bills, your vacation money, your for your food and everything else. So your question will come down to what should I do with the money that I have left on a side. You might be putting in a safe, you might be putting it in your saving account, in your bank, with your bank, and in your bank might give you a small interest rate. Some people might use that money and put it in a fund, you know, uh, in a fund that will give you interest every year, maybe above 8% or something like that. And some of others would like to use that money to invest on themselves, so which route should you go? Well, um, let, before I tell you which route is the best, there's something that you need to know. Some of you might know this already, but not everybody would know this. The money that you put in the bank, uh, like Federal Reserve, they are printing money uh, like uh, two times a year or like once a year. And once they print that money, right, like money is not backed by gold. The after after Cold War or something like that, your money is not backed by anything anymore. And if the Federal Reserve prints more money, right, uh, it affects all the money globally, and uh, the value of your money. Why does it affects people globally? Because like a lot of trades and stuff like that are purchased used by US dollar still, of course, like some parts in China or places like that might not be using that, but like still like the main infrastructure and things of economics are controlled by or monopolized by US dollars. So if Federal Reserve uh, prints money, right, the money that you have in your bank account, the value of it will be decreasing day by day. Um, each time they print, like for every month recently, or maybe for every year, your currency value will be decreased by at least 10%. So, for example, you might have $1 million in your account. After 1 year, 100K will be decreased. Your $1 million will be valued by only $900,000 or even less than that. But you would ask me like, I still have $1 million in my bank. Yes, yes, you're right. But inflation will cause the amount that you can, the things that you can buy with that $1 million will be decreased. Things will become more expensive, and things are actually becoming more expensive. But like, it's getting up on a slower pace, and sometimes you don't notice it because like maybe in the past you might be buying a hamburger for let's say $5. Right now it might still be $5, but the size of it will be very small. So you might think you can still afford it, but like you can look at it, the size of it has been decreased. So it is very real. So what can you do about this? Inflation has been speeding up, and it will be speeding up even more in the future. So if you just put money in your bank and you're going to do nothing with it, or in the future you think that you're going to buy properties or whatever with it, right? Um, I think it's still a bad idea to just put it in a bank for those things, unless you're using that, saving up that money to start your online business or anything like that that will give you an inflow of money. Um, if you are saving it for something, then it is useful. But if you are like saving it for nothing, then it's kind of risky. But like it's still good to save some money in your bank account for emergency purposes. But just putting it there for nothing, just like in the past, because like your previous generation, they used to put money in the bank and their money went up in value because banks were giving high interest rates per month, like 5% or more. Correct me if I'm wrong, alright, but like the interest rate, the interest that my bank used to give you back was pretty high. But now it's opposite. Now, not only that you get a very low interest rate, but inflation will eat it all. So it's a very bad idea to put it in a bank these days, unless you have a purpose to buy something with it in the future, like some kind of investment or stuff like that. So the next idea would be like, I should invest the money, right? If I'm not going to spend it and I'm not going to put it in my bank account, just to let it put it there and let the inflation eat it all. What should I do with it? There are there are two or more ways to use that money to grow it. The first one, of course, will be um invest it. The second would be to grow business with it, and the third one would be investing it in yourself. Okay, so let's start from investing. Not in yourself, I mean like general investing, like stocks or whatever. So, uh, investing in stocks is a really bad idea. Okay, now I want to make sure you guys understand that what I mean by this is that, of course, if you put investment in like S&P 500 and let it grow, and you keep on pumping it from time to time, it is a good investment. It is not a good investment, but um, it will kind of help you catch up with the inflation, and that's all. You will not become rich off of it or anything like that. The money saving there would be slightly better in S&P 500. Yep. Okay. What else should you do with that money if you don't put it in S&P 500? What you should never do is that you buy and sell stocks with it, like you buy Tesla with it or any kind of Nvidia and stuff like that, unless you have over 6 years of experience in stock market and you understand how to buy and sell it. You understand the charts, technical analysis, fundamentals, and how to watch earning reports. You understand the market psychology. You understand the game. Then you can play it in a way like you buy an average low and sell it on average high and make money that way. Otherwise, if you do not understand this, you do not have that experience, do not trade stocks with it. You could just put it in an index fund like S&P 500, from time to time pump it, you know, and you might uh, win the inflation or stuff like that, but nothing too exciting with it. Or what you can do next is that a lot of people will be a lot of people will think that, okay, stocks are slow. How about cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency is okay. It's not very good, but it's okay. I would suggest, like, if you're a beginner, you should only buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum only, nothing else. Everything else is a gambling. Even buying Ethereum and Bitcoin, you should know when to sell high and when to buy low. And that is really, really tricky. And a lot of people are giving out services out there that teaches people when to buy low and when to sell high. Okay, even I have something like that. I might share it in the future. I have a system that helps people do that to know when to buy low and when to sell high, like relatively low and relatively high, and it's pretty profitable. It's slow, but relatively you will make uh, enough gains that will not only save you from inflation but also give you some profit to put in your pocket, you know. So that's the other way. This way would be slightly slow, but I will never recommend you to go for meme coins or shit coins and stuff like that, because those are pure gambling and you will lose money only there. In the long term, you will lose. Even if you have made, you became lucky and you made some money, it's not professional. It's not long lasting. You want to become rich in your lifetime, right? Then do not take this route. Uh, Take the long-term investing route. Bitcoin and Ethereum can work in the long-term investing route, but you need to know what you are doing, or you need to follow someone that actually knows what they are doing. Okay, so crypto might be an option, right? What else could be an option? Okay, let's talk about something else. There are like something like arts out there, arts fund and something like that. You put money into a company that buys arts here and there and sell it on high premium, and then you can get all the profit back from it. There's something like that out there. Okay, so for example, the art might cost $1 million and they sell it for $10 million. Okay, and within that $1 million you spend like 10K. Okay, and in 1 year or half year later they sold it for 10 times the price or something like that. Your 10K will become 100K. So something like that. It does exist on the internet. I forgot where it is, but I can suggest to you guys if you guys ask me in comment. So that's also one of the ways. There are other ways. You can do your online businesses and stuff like that. You can invest money in that, but that would be slow. What you can do is like you can buy businesses with your money and um, find someone that is good at maintaining businesses and making profit off of it, and hire them, give them an equity of the company that you just bought, you know, and make them maintain the business and share profit with them. Okay, so they'll be running the business and you'll be pocketing the profit. And after a while, once the business might grow, okay, and the cash flow is good, um, you can then sell that business to someone else. So let's say you might have bought it for like 5K or 10K, that business, small business. You can sell it for 80K, 100K, 200K, you know, depends on what kind of cash flow is coming in. Or you can use that cash flow that's coming in to get a big loan, okay, to grow the business even more, okay. You can do something like that. Okay, what other ways are there? Um, so business, we've talked about that already. Um, what was the last one? The last one was investing in yourself, right? So investing in yourself is the best thing, the most cheapest thing, the most high reward that you can get from it. You know, like for example, if you've learned a new language, or if you've joined a networking event, or you've made a bunch of friends in a gym, that is quite more expensive. Um, you would find it like these kind of gyms or stuffs like that, right? Or these networking events are expensive, right? Relatively expensive, like $500 for going in, and then you meet people and stuff like that. But what you do not understand is that it's an opportunity cost. Once you go in there into these places and you meet these people, you will find out like uh, these people are actually good at stuffs and they know stuffs that you do not know, and you will get the kind of information that will make you 100 times of return or more than the price that you have paid to get into these events. And the kind of contacts that you get linked with can be pretty powerful. Like you might need a loan from a bank, they might know how to guide you to do that. You might want to run a business and you're not in that profession and you don't know where to start. They might know how to guide you to that, stuff like that. And things like that could be pretty helpful. That is one thing. The other thing is like learning a new language. You know, once you learn a new language, you are exposed to new opportunities in a new land or stuff like that. Or learning another skill, you know, becoming good at a skill that other people will not be good at. For example, you have a business on a side, you have an online business that is e-commerce related, and on the side you've learned copywriting yourself. So copywriting, learning by yourself, it might cost you like for a course, few $100s or a few $1,000s, okay. Most expensive, few $1,000s, okay. It might cost you that, and you might learn it, and it might take you 3 months or more, or in half a year to learn copywriting. Then, then you once you understand the game of copywriting, you will be able to apply it in your business, and you will be able to apply it in your life, in your relationship, in everywhere that you can think of. Or if you are looking for a job, you'll be able to use it there, and you won't have to uh, hire a copywriter for yourself. You'll be able to copyright it for yourself. Or if you are hiring copywriter, you would know which one would be actually beneficial for you, and which one is just which kind of person is just costing you a higher price, but it's not actually that good for your business. So investing in yourself will give you a big return in the future. Or even in the future, you might go to a networking event. There's some guy that's really good at his business, but he haven't implemented marketing in his business yet. Then you can, and you've learned marketing and copywriting and stuff like that, salesmanship, and you can pitch that to him or that person, okay, and then they will negotiate with you. They might give you a piece of pie from their business, and you help them grow their business, and they'll give you money. And that you see, you will have one more opportunity there. So these are the things that you need to know. Okay. And the last thing I can suggest you guys is I personally am running in a service where I help people increase their investment by 10% every month. So I have a bot with me, an artificial intelligence, or you can say an algorithm that uh, I attach to people's account on forex trading and stuff like that, and it increased people's accounts by 10% every month. So, for example, if you've invested 10k, every month you are getting back 1k in return, and this is very stable. So this is one of the ways that you can make money. But it's up to you guys, and hope you guys learned something from this. And please like and subscribe, and all the best, guys.